All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today starts I guess the first iteration of the wrap videos that we're gonna be doing on the car. I have the wrap in that nice Avery box back there. I'll show you guys the color of the wrap somewhere in this video, but not quite yet. So we need to get the STI like prepped. Like the prep work that goes into a wrap is really what makes it last longer. So I need to wash the car. I then need to clay bar the car, and then I need to go over it with a wax and grease remover. And then before we like try to wrap every panel, we need to do a isopropyl alcohol spray on it just to make sure that all grease, everything is off, because grease is gonna be our worst enemy in wrapping the car. Now, I've never done this before. It's my first time wrapping a car, so this should be a little bit interesting. So to start things off, like I said, I need to wash the car before anything. So I've just got some like basic wash and like water stuff over there, which should make things go pretty smoothly, I guess. And then after we get the car washed, we'll pull it into the garage, we'll dry it off. Then we'll start clay barring it, wax and grease removing it with the wax and grease remover. And then we could start disassembling the car. So we have to take a lot off. So a lot is gonna have to come off the car. We have to take off like all the APR stuff back here, the trunk trim, the JDM spats, the side skirts, door handles, roof vortex generator, dealio, doodad, hood vents, canards, lip splitter, all of that needs to come off the car. So, and the mirror is gonna have to come off. So everything that's gonna be disassembled, I'm hoping to get done today, but we'll see how long it takes. I'm not quite sure how long washing, clay barring, and wax and grease removing the car is gonna take, but we are going to get that done 100% sure today. If not, I'll just disassemble the car off camera. That shouldn't be too bad. Huge undertaking we're gonna be doing here, but it's not gonna be blue for much longer. We're gonna be using that new Avery wrap back there, and I cannot wait to get it on the car. So let me get this washed down real quick. I'm just gonna time lapse me washing the car so we can get it done with, out of the way. Bam, car is cleaned, it is washed, all of the schmoo is off of there. So I was gonna clay bar the car, decided not to because I just clay barred this last month. And the paint on it, it feels like buttery smooth already. So we're gonna skip the clay bar step, but if you haven't clay barred your car in a very long time, I do highly suggest clay barring it because you don't wanna get all the dirt and contaminants that are stuck in the paint in there. If I had just clay barred mine about a month ago, I would be clay barring it. So next up on the docket is going to be this wax and tar remover. It's gonna remove any of the wax and the grease that is left over on the car. I'm also going to be using these griots, like PFM, wax weave, wax removal towel things with this, just to be able to get all the wax, the ceramic coat and everything that we have on here off, because if you look at that paint, it is like super clean. So I'm gonna go through the car. I'm just gonna wax and grease remove the entire car. Once it is entirely like wax and grease free, then we're gonna have to start disassembling the car. So I'll probably start with just like the passenger side and go around the car. We're gonna end up taking the mirrors off. You guys know what I mean. So let me get this wax and grease removal knocked out, and then we will jump to disassembly. Okay, wax and grease remover done. The paint feels very sad right now, but that's all right. So now we're gonna start disassembling. I think I'm gonna wrap one piece today. So I think I'm gonna start disassembling this area. Kind of get like these trim panels off up here and here. I can leave the hood there. I'm gonna have to drop the bumper, pull out this headlight and that cap right down there. So that way we can I'm gonna wrap that fender actually. We're gonna wrap the piece today. The mirrors are gonna have to come off, so I'm gonna go around and start disassembling a lot of this stuff, but I do want to show you guys the color that we're gonna be doing. Hello, BRZ bumper. I haven't forgotten about you. Blam! No, this is not Nardo Gray, for those of you who are wondering. This is not 100% not Nardo Gray, I promise you. This is called Dark Gloss Rock or something like that. It's a little darker. Actually, it's darker than Nardo Gray is. Nardo Gray is a very like light gray color. So this is actually, I'm so pumped for this. It's gonna look so good. It's kind of like a mix of DGM and the 50th anniversary gray color that's gonna be going on the car. I think it will look wonderful, but ooh, that color, I'm digging it. So I want to actually get a fender wrapped that color today. So I want to get to disassembling this stuff. I want to start disassembling a lot of this right now. Like the trunk lip needs to come off, taillights need to come out, bumper needs to come off, headlights need to come out, door handles need to come off, mirrors. So I think I'm gonna start disassembling kind of the front of the car. I'm not gonna touch the hood stuff today because I'm not gonna worry about that. So I'm just gonna run through, start disassembling a lot of this, and then we're gonna make an attempt at wrapping this fender today. If we can get this one fender wrapped today, I have full confidence that we can do the rest of the car. So let's get at it. All right, let's give this a whirl. So I only have this side disassembled right now. So the door handles were a little bit of a pain to get out, especially the driver's one. If you have a limited, you have a small electrical connector that sits in there that you have to undo. The back came out extremely easy. Taillights, I'm not gonna take the taillights out yet. So I'm mainly gonna focus on like this front door and this fender. My goal is just to get this fender done tonight, but if I'm feeling confident, definitely gonna try this door. So I'm just gonna record this and see what happens. My game plan here is to cut a piece. I kind of measured it. I forgot the measurement, but I have it over there on the tape measure kind of set up. Get the piece laid over with the magnets holding it. Jesus, get the magnets holding the vinyl to the body, peel it back, try to glass it. Once it's glassed, try to like stretch it and form it to how we need it. I don't want to overstretch the vinyl because then it's gonna start looking weird. So let me get a piece cut and then we'll start giving this a try and see what we can come up with. Yo, I wrapped a fender! And it wasn't actually too bad to do. So the worst part was just getting like the measurements, because I definitely got the measurements wrong and I definitely cut way too much vinyl. But that's all right. It's a learning process. So when I was doing this, like at some point the battery died. I do apologize for that. It really wasn't that bad to do. So like, as you can see going around, like I've got the vinyl really wrapping around each corner. I've got it hugging nicely on that corner right there. Look at that. Look at that corner right there. Tell me those corners ain't beautiful. This corner's beautiful. They're beautiful. So I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I think I'm gonna attempt this door next. The way that I think I'm going to do this is measure from the back all the way up to the door, so that way I can kind of just do this all in one piece and just cut out what I need. But I'm digging it, dude. Look at that color. Oof, big oof. So next up is this door. I want to get this door done. That's probably where I'm going to stop for tonight, but ooh, yes, yes. Really wasn't too bad. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But glad that it is, the first one's always going to be the hardest, right? That's what they say. The first one's always the hardest. I did not overstretch the vinyl or anything like that, but it looks, I'm digging the gray too. This is not Nardo gray. For those of you that think it's Nardo gray, it's darker than Nardo gray. I promise you. You see this in person, you'll be like, damn, it's darker than Nardo gray. So after I got everything laid, I post-heated the hell out of everything to make sure that no corners were gonna come up, nothing was gonna warp, overstretch, understretch, or anything like that. So everything's pretty tight on here. I don't expect it to come off, like, unless I'm intentionally pulling it off, but I'm glad this is done. Let's jump over, let's do the door next. I think I'm gonna time lapse the door because that fender took me an hour and I'm gonna run out of battery again if I just let it roll. But if I get like annoyed, angry, upset, or anything like that, I'll definitely let you guys know. But let's give the door an attempt now. Let's try tackling out this door. Yo, this is coming out better than I thought. Like, for my first time doing this, I'm pretty impressed. There is one spot down here where I went like ever so too, like I cut it just a little too much, but I mean, if I have to redo the door because of that corner, then so be it. But honestly, like, it's coming together so nicely. So nicely. There's also a few bubbles right there, but the mirror sits over that, so I'm also not worried about that. But outside of that, the door is like perfect. This ain't bad. This is not too bad to do. We got like blue and then gray over here. Blue, gray, blue, gray. I think I'm gonna wrap it up on this door. I think this door is the last thing I'm gonna do tonight. So same process as everything else. Get the wrap set over it, cut it to the area I need, wipe this down with isopropyl alcohol and get this door done. But yo, dude, this is actually not too bad. You really got to take your time when doing this. You can't rush it. If you need to pull the vinyl back to get some wrinkles out, I highly advise doing so. If you need to like peel it back to get bubbles out of it, I also highly suggest that. But the blue is slowly disappearing and this gray is like starting to take over. It's looking good. I'm really digging this color choice actually. This is I'll link below like all of the wrap tools I'm using, the magnets, everything. So if you want to do this, you can as well. But I'm digging this. I'll link this color down below too. Don't copy my color though. I got this from Metro Restyling. The Mod Garage can get wrapped from Metro Restyling, so that's who I ordered it from. Brian, I got this in like 3 days. So super impressed with the turnaround time, but I'm digging this, dude. It's looking good. I'm loving it, dude. All right, next up, rear door. Let's get that rear door done and then we'll call it a night because it is it's definitely dark outside now. So let's get that guy knocked out.
So I was up until about 2 a.m. working on this. I didn't get much farther than what you guys saw in the video. I ended up doing like the mirror cap and one of the door handles. The door handles are by far the worst spot and I'm not happy with the door handle, so I'm gonna end up taking off the one that I did and probably rewrapping it here today. You're seeing this video the same day that I'm shooting it, so what is today? Monday? I think it's Monday today, I'm not sure. We're making progress. So I fucked up twice on the wrap, both on this like large panel back here. The first time I cut it wrong. The second time I forgot to clean the roof rails, so I got a whole bunch of contaminant. I also forgot to put the knifeless tape down. So I have to redo that one today. I may need to order more wrap. I think I kind of used a little too much, but I still have a lot left on this roll right here. Please don't unravel. Please don't unravel. Stop unraveling. So after I'm done editing this video, I'm gonna get it uploaded. I'm gonna keep going on this. My game plan for today is to try to get the roof done and the opposing side doors and front fender. It's my game plan for today, but we'll see how far I get. I have like a trunk full of like disassembled parts off of the car. So you need to pull off quite a bit on the car to be able to get the wrap into places. I need to pull the rear bumper so that way I can do the big A-pillar or the big like A-pillar to trunk piece like this guy right here. But let me show you guys kind of what the car looks like right now because I'm pretty stoked for how it's gonna come out. You know, I'm getting wrecked by my allergies too. But we got one door handle down. I'm not terribly happy with it. There's like a small wrinkle in it right there and like up here in the front of it. But outside of that, the door handle's pretty much done. The door handles are a huge pain, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Those things are awful. But this back door is done, the front door is done, the mirror is done, and the front fender, or the front passenger fender is done. So honestly, for my first time wrapping, I'm pretty happy with the outcome of what I did get done. I'm a little upset that I screwed up this giant piece twice because that's a lot of vinyl to waste. So I may be ordering another like 5-foot by 30-foot roll to be able to redo these, but we'll see when that time comes. I'll just see how much vinyl I have left over after using that giant roll to see how much I actually still need to order. But it's coming along nicely. For my first time doing this, honestly, it's not too frustrating or upsetting. Those smaller door pieces that I did a long time ago were actually a lot worse than what I'm doing with these because those smaller door pieces I think were just a crappy vinyl. So you can see like all the extra vinyl I have up there because my cutting skills and measuring skills are not pretty good quite at this point, but it's coming along. For day one wrapping on the Subaru, pretty happy with the outcome of it, but that's all I got for you guys on this one. Like I said, I'll link below all of the wrapping stuff that I'm using for the car and the website where I ordered the wrap from. But you guys know what to do. If you like the video, go ahead, hit that little thumbs up, turn it blue, like the little bit of the Subaru that's still blue. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit your boy up one of these corners. No idea which one I'm gonna do yet. But with that, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies. Woo!